Hey trail hoppers, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Tivona here today, and as you can see, I got some ingredients on my table. So guess what we're doing? We're cooking today. That's right. Your boy got me in the kitchen cooking today, which is, the norm. We kind of have this joke going when we go camping that I kind of put my feet up and relax and don't do too much cooking, which is true. But there's a reason why. I am the one that's generally cooking at home. So when we come camping, I let him have at it. Plus, he's better on the grill than I am. Okay. I think I tried to cook on the grill maybe 20 years ago. Everything tastes like charcoal. So I said that was it for me. You can have the grill, and I have not tried since. So we're going to jump into this recipe today. I am making a version of Olive Garden's Chicken Gnocchi Soup. So I found this recipe on the website, and actually, I think the website is called Copycat Recipes or something like that. And they have all of the recipes for Olive Garden's soups. So the first one I tried was I think it's called Zupa or something like that. It turned out amazing. Then I tried this chicken gnocchi soup, and it turned out good. Every time I make it, I mean, that the family goes crazy. It's not a dish that I make that often. So whenever I do make it, it's like a done deal. Okay. They um they kill it and there's nothing left. All right. So we are going to get started. I'm just going to kind of go over the ingredients. Now, what I will do is I will post um, the actual ingredients down in the comments below or whatnot. But of course, you can kind of do it however you want to, because as we go through, I'm going to tell you some of the things that I do differently versus what's on the actual website, on the recipe on the website. Okay. So for starters, the recipe calls for, I think, about 3 or 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts diced. All right. I take the shortcut for a couple of reasons. One, I like to just go ahead and grab a rotisserie chicken. Um, One, is easier to work with. Just go ahead and pull it off the bone, chop it up, good to go. Two, it's already seasoned. So that's one less thing that I have to do when making this soup. Next is the Yoki. Okay. So the recipe, I believe, calls for just one 16-ounce package. However, the hubby likes the Yoki. That's like one of his favorite pieces to the soup. So he did pick up 2. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use 2 of them. I might use a pack and a half because they tend to swell. So I think I'm only going to use maybe a pack and a half of that, but we'll see. It calls for garlic, a half an onion, half and half, chicken stock or chicken broth. I'm sorry, salt, pepper to taste, some thyme, carrots. I think with the recipe it may cause for half a cup of carrots, but of course I'm gonna use more carrots. I'm gonna use more onions and more garlic because I'm an onion and a garlic girl. Okay. It calls for 1 stalk of celery, but I think I'm gonna go with 2, some spinach, and I think that is all of my ingredients. Okay. So the first thing that I am going to do is I am going to start chopping up the vegetables. And I am going to use my handy dandy chopper. And I got to give a shout out to my cousin, who also is my sister-in-law because we married 2 brothers, for introducing me to this. This is the best thing since sliced bread. Okay. I don't have to stand in the kitchen and, chop up everything. Um, Spend all that time. It comes with different blades. So the blades are um, based upon the size of the blades are based upon how big or how small you want your veggies. It comes with some other stuff. I have no idea what this other stuff is because I've never used it, and I did not read on the instructions on what to do. So maybe I will call my cousin Sissy Shannon and see if she's used any of these. So as you can see, I have only used this one. This one's open, but I don't know why. I've only used this one, but I think today I'm going to use the smaller one. And so all you have to do is, let's see, let me open it. And actually, since I've not used this one before, I'm going to go and rinse it off. 1 second. All right. So, let's see, do I got that in there right? All right. So all you have to do, yeah, is just pop it in there, and you'll put your veggies right here. Smash that down, and then when you're done, perfect. It's already in the basket for you, ready to go. All right. So we are going to start with the celery. All right. So that's the celery. Got that chopped. That's good to go. All right. And it just falls down in there. So next we're going to do our onion. And like I said, I think the recipe calls for a half of onion, but I am an onion girl. And it calls for a white onion, but I'm guessing you can use whatever kind you want. Cut that cut those ends off. There we go. All right, so I don't want that part. Take that part. All right, so that right there is a half. Let me just take a look at it. See, I don't know if you can see that. So that's a half an onion. And let me pour it in here to give you a better look at it. Half an onion and 2 celery stalks. Okay. All right. So we'll go with that, I guess, for right now. I might sneak some more onion in there. Like I said, I love onion. All right. So we're going to put that off to the side. And then the next thing I'm going to do, let's see. I'll move that out the way, is I'm going to get started on this chicken. So, like I said, with the recipe, it calls for 3 to 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and yeah, 3 to 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts diced. Now, again, I prefer to use a rotisserie chicken. Now, I have made the soups before with a with the chicken breast or whatnot, and I've even done thighs. But like I said, we're camping, and I'm just trying to do the quickest way possible, easiest way, less mess, less I have to clean up, and the rotisserie chicken works good for me. But you all see it. Okay. All right. So I am going to call the hubby so that he can come and turn the water on for me. I'm going to get this chicken chopped up. I got the veggies chopped. I got everything chopped that I need chopped. And I will see you guys in a few over at the stove. All right. Okay, trail hoppers, we are back. I got the chicken all chopped up and we are going to get this meal put together. So the first thing I want to do is let me turn the oven on. Oop, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Oop, I'm gonna put the wrong one on. Okay. All right. So we got our heat going. I'm gonna bring it up. Just a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna put some oil in the pot. Get that open. Not too much because I am also going to, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put some butter in there too. All right. Can't go wrong with butter. So I'm gonna put a little dollop of butter in there. Okay. Get that mixed up together. So what we're doing right now is we're getting the the pot hot for our vegetables. All right. And so we are going to, let's see, it's heating up. We'll go ahead and put our vegetables in there. Okay. And get those sauteed up. And then I'm going to put in my carrots. Like I said, I think the recipe calls for a half a cup of carrots, but I'm gonna do what I do. Put in there what I like to put in there. And we're just gonna cook these down. I really probably need to get a bigger pot. This pot is a little bit smaller than the pot that I generally use at home, but we don't have a whole lot of storage space. I mean, we have enough, but not a lot. And because of that, it limits what we can actually have inside the trailer in terms of pots and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this sauteed down. Okay. Um, we don't want them to be too crunchy. But what I need to do is I'm going to get the Yoki opened. So let me find a knife. I think I got a knife over here. Get that cut so that when I'm ready to throw it in there, it'll be all ready to go. I'm going to open up, like I said, Babe likes the Yoki. So I'm going to go ahead and open up both of them. I don't know that I'm going to use both of them, but we will see. All right. So right now, I'm just getting these carrots and celery and onion wilted down some. So I don't know if you can see. Getting that, smells so good. It's amazing how when you saute vegetables, I mean, you think you in here doing something. The way the smell just fills the room. I love vegetables, saute vegetables. I love them. I need to get something for my little holders. So I went shopping the other day because I want to do some more decor in here. When we first got the trailer, it was my job to do the decor, of course. And I found these cute little pot holders and towels at Walmart. Really cute. Red is my favorite color. And I'm also I like black too. That's another color. But no. Let me take that back. I like black, but my second favorite color is Tiffany blue. So yeah, come springtime, I may Tiffany blue the trailer out. But right now we're with the red. However, I did go shopping for some fall items. I haven't um, put them out just yet, but that's on the agenda. I'll show you these real quick. I made these. I saw these on YouTube or Pinterest somewhere. And so I found these. I have these little mason jars at home from jelly and hot peppers and all that kind of stuff. And so I saved them because I know at some point I'm going to be able to use them. And so I painted them up, and then I kind of took a little brush and peeled some of the paint off to give it kind of a rustic look. And I found these little thingamabobs at Dollar Tree, one of my favorite stores. And so I have those set up here, but I need to get my fall decor out. Just haven't gotten around to it. All right, so now our veggies are kind of pretty wilted down there. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead. Like I said, I love garlic. It said 2 teaspoons, but we're gonna garlic it up. Okay, I try to be considerate though, because like I said, babe, he's not a onion person, and honestly, I don't even know if he really is big on garlic. Not I mean, if he is, it's not like me. I love some garlic. Oh, that just oh my god, straw hoppers! I wish y'all could smell this. That just made it even pop even more. All right. All righty. And so the next thing we want to do is add our milk, our half and half. Now, the recipe that I found, it did say that you can use half and half. And if you want it to be a little more creamier, you can, I think it said use heavy whipping cream. All right. But I like to just stick with the half and half. Now, it says add uh, 2 cups. Okay. That's about 2 cups. That's about half of the carton. All right. And then we're just going to give that a stir. All right. So we're going to let that heat up a little bit. And put my stuff back in the refrigerator. And then what we're going to do after that is once this kind of comes to a little simmer, we're then going to add our chicken broth. Now the chicken broth, we got to use the whole container. It says 4 cups. We got to use 4 cups, and this is 4 cups. So that's cool. Don't have to measure nothing out. Just pour the whole thing in there. So once we get this going a little bit, the base, the creamy base, the milky base, then we're going to add in the broth. And so now it's not real thick. I don't. Let me see if I can show you. It's not real thick right now, if you can see. I think you can see that. But it will eventually thicken up. Okay. I would say it's best to not put, put too much. You can always add later. Some people like to use I think it's like the cornstarch too to thicken up their stuff um in place of flour. The thing is, it's one of those things where if you add too much, it's just kind of hard to thin it out. Okay, it just, the more you cook it, the thicker it'll get, and you don't want that. Um so it's starting to get thick. Okay, so, and the more you stir it, it's like the thicker it starts to form. All right, so now we got that part. All right, and put my carrots up. And I hear it starting to simmer. And I see the bubbling going on. All right, so now we don't want to let it go too far before we then add our 4 cups of chicken broth. I can tell Babe did the shopping because he got me the name brand Swanson chicken broth. Yeah, I'm cheap, trail hoppers. I would get the Kroger brand, or if I'm at Walmart, I would have got the Great Value brand. But that's if I was shopping. Okay. All right. So we got the chicken broth in there, and I'm gonna throw this out. Throw that away. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and start to stirring it again. All right. And so now, right now, it's loose. All right. But the more we stir, and the temperature comes back up, it'll start to thicken up again. All right. Oh, here comes Babe. I hear the door. Hey.
Hey.
So I know it's not halftime because we are past that. So is the commercial.
It's a commercial.
All right. So again, we're just gonna let that thicken back up. It'll take a little minute just because we added more liquid to it, but we still we'll be fine. Um, gonna get this open. My time. What are you doing?
Checking out the scenery.
Just put a little bit of that. Thyme, kind of powerful, so we don't want to overdo it. A little pepper.
Look at my game time tray.
I just saw that in there. I was thinking the same thing. All right, so now what we are going to do is we are going to add in our no, you know what I think I want to do? I want to do the Yoki next. So I really don't know what Yoki is. I really don't. Is it like a, maybe a pasta? If y'all know, y'all can tell me. Is it like a pasta? I know it's in the pasta owl. Trying not to let that splash up on me. Um, that wasn't a lot. I might go ahead and put both of them in there. But yeah, it's in the pasta owl. My supervisor told me it's real easy to do it homemade. I think she said, uh, what did she say? Ricotta cheese or something like that. Let's see. So I don't know. Has anyone ever made it? Okay, wait. So I don't know. Maybe I won't do both. So I'm gonna give this a stir and see what it's. Oh yeah, that's enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. See, I can't. The thing is, my pot is not that big. So if I put too, and I still got, if you can, I don't know if you can see, but I still got to put my chicken in there, right? Bay is over there really sabotaging my video, making all that noise.
Sorry, trail hoppers. I'm hungry.
I'm not even gonna say anything. All right, so I'm gonna turn this heat up a little bit. Oh wait, wrong button. Just to kind of get a boil going on here. Okay. It's coming together perfectly. And see, the Yoki is starting to puff up. Okay. So yeah, y'all, it's about to be good. So now I'm going to go ahead and put in my spinach. All right. And so again, if you remember, I said I love vegetables. So even though this looks like a lot of spinach, you all know the spinach is going to wilt down. Whoopee. Y'all, I'm making a mess with this baby pot. I'll take those and throw those out. Okay. All right. Get my trash bag back out here. So that is just going to wilt down. All right. Let me clean some of my trash up. And like I said, I'm going to put the chicken in last. Okay. So I don't want to overdo it. So we're gonna push that on down in there. Let that start to simmer down. Okay. Now those Yoki, they pretty much done. Like I said, they do not take a long time. Okay. Now this is gonna be the challenging part because now I got to get the meat in there. And my pot is already filled to capacity. So trail hoppers, let's see how we can do. I'm gonna try to get the majority in here. We're gonna try to get a lot of it in there. And then whatever I can't get in there, I think, I can probably do like a chicken salad or something, like a tuna salad, but just with chicken. All right. Wipe my hand off there on that. And I'm going to be real careful with stirring this in there. Okay. Because my pot is not a full adult pot. It's a baby pot. This is a junior adult. But I mean that's quite a bit of meat that I did utilize. So okay. And then I'm thinking once we take some of it out, I could probably add the rest of the chicken in there. All right. So we're gonna get at a nice little mix. And I'm mixing it like this because I don't want it to spill over. All right. But yeah, with that rotisserie chicken, I went ahead, look at that. Oh my God. I went ahead and used the skin and everything. I mean, why not? It's there. And as you can see, it it's thicking up. It starts to thicken back up. Like I said, when you add all that extra other stuff in there, it's gonna thicken up. Okay. Maybe I need to invest in some bigger pots, but like I said, we just don't have a whole lot of extra storage space. So what we did, we had you guys can't see, but we had a couch over here to my left, and underneath the couch, a door came down. The door was as long as the couch, and so with that, we had storage under there. But Bay, being Bob the Builder, decided, you know what? I want a recliner. So he ripped out the couch and put in a recliner, two recliners over there. And so that took away some of our storage. So we don't have storage like for big things, right? But I don't know. It's cool. So like when we come in here and watch movies, we got the recliner And I like that. All right, trail hoppers, I'm going to live on the edge. I'm going to try to get some more of this chicken in there. All right. I'm like the little engine that could, or no, the little train. What was it called? The little train that could, the little something. I think I can. I think I can. It was a little. That was a book my mom used to read to us when we was little. The little engine that could. Is that what it was? Where my '70s babies? Y'all remember that? The little. I think it was the little engine that could, and he used to say, "I think I can. I think I can." And guess what? I got it in there. Ah, look at that. Perfect. All right, trail hoppers. Look at that. Meaty. Oh, it smells amazing. Now we've added some other things. Now we added some other things in there, okay? But um, and I'm sure the taste is fine. But I'm going to get another spoon, and we're going to do a taste test to see if I need to add anything else. So I'm going to get a little bit of everything. I'm going to blow it. So, trail hoppers, let me tell you, we were talking one day, and Bay says, "Does blowing really help?" I'm like, "Yeah. Don't you see how the steam goes away when you blow?" I don't believe that. I'm like, okay, well, go ahead and try it without blowing and see what happens. We pick with each other all the time. Mm, I dropped my Yoki, but we're gonna pick him up. On point. Whoop! Y'all didn't see that. All right. So I'm just gonna do. Mm, that's gonna be a mess. A little more time. Okay. Just a little bit more. I'm gonna do a little more pepper, and I'm gonna do a baby portion. That ain't a baby portion. Let's take some of that off. And a baby portion of salt. Okay. And we're gonna get that one last stir. Here come Bay again. Bay, your snacks left you that quick?
Nah, it's getting cold outside. So
Oh,
I'm gonna get my hoodie on
all right.
and yeah,
Well, we are just about done. I put the last little bit of seasoning in there. We're gonna get that goodness from the bottom, stir it from the bottom. I was telling the trail hoppers I might need to invest in a bigger pot if I'm gonna be making soups and stuff out here at the campsite. I made a slight mess, but I'll get that up in a minute. Okay. And like I told you all, the where's my rag? The the soup it thickened back up, right? Which as you can see, that's what happened. It did thicken back up. I found the wishbone
the chicken.
and the chicken. I did.
Make a wish.
Not yet. All right, trail hoppers. So look at that. Thick, creamy. Yes. Spilled it again. I want to get that up before it starts before it settles and sticks down there. I'll have to wait though to get in there good once this cools down, to get in there on the inside. All right. All right. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to get the lid out of here. I'm going to put that lid on top of there. And I'm going to turn that down to low. Let me go down. All right. And I'm only going to let that simmer for a few minutes. I mean, everything is pretty much done. I'm going to get these dishes washed up and everything. Get it all plated up for Babe, since he back in here again. But now I got a little secret trail hoppers. Can't tell nobody. Okay. You want to pick your dish up? I'm going to show you. You can never go wrong with adding more butter. That kicks your dish up. When I first met Babe, I used to eat those, what you call them? Ramen noodles. And he could never figure out why the noodles were so good. He's like, my noodles don't taste like this. I say, what? I don't know what you're doing. And he say, what you do to your noodles? Nothing. I just make them. All those years that we dated, he never knew I was always adding a little bit of butter in there. Butter makes it all better. Just a little bit. Okay. So we're going to stir that around. You smell it? And can you see? Thickened up. Like I said, once you add all that extra stuff in there, it was going to thicken it up. Okay. All right, trail hoppers. So we're going to let that simmer for just a few minutes, because what you don't want to do is you don't want your Yoki to get chewy, because it's like it's a pasta. So, it has the, what word am I looking for? The potential of getting soggy. All right. So we're going to let that simmer just for a few minutes. And I'm going to get Bay a bowl and get him all situated. And we will talk to you in a second. Okay, trail hoppers, here we go. Taste test time. I don't know what Babe is smelling. Let's see what he thinks. Let's see. Is it a hit? I think it is. All right, trail hoppers, if you like this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any recipes that you would like for me to try, please do not hesitate to send those to us. And until the next time, let's ride.